Welcome to Baz Travels.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
To stand on the National Mall is to stand at the intersection of history and the future. It is a space that belongs to everyone and no one at all at once. Stretching from the US Capitol to the Lincoln Memorial, this vast expanse of grass and gravel is a physical manifestation of the American experiment. While the map shows a simple rectangle of land, the reality is complex, living tapestry where the most significant chapters of the nation's history have been written, debated, and celebrated. The mall is designed with a sense of deliberate scale. It is meant to make you feel small, not to diminish the individual, but to emphasize the magnitude of the ideas it represents. From the soaring height of the Washington Monument to the somber reflective depths of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the architecture here speaks a language of endurance. It tells us that while leaders change and generations pass, the principles of liberty, sacrifice, and progress remain anchored in the soil. It is a place of profound silence and at other times a place of thunderous noise. It has hosted the inauguration of presidents and the peaceful protests of millions seeking to move the needle of justice. Yet for all its symbolic weight, the mall is also a place of simple, everyday joy. It's where a tourist from halfway across the world sits on a bench to rest their feet, where a local resident jogs past the Smithsonian Castle, and where children fly kites in the shadow of the world's tallest stone obelisk. This duality is what makes the mall unique. It is both a museum of the past and a playground for the present. It is where the we, in We the People, comes to life. The layout itself, originally envisaged by Pierre Lafont and later refined by the Macmillan Commission, was designed to be an open public walk. It was a radical idea at the time, the notion that the most valuable land in the capital should not be reserved for palaces or fortresses, but for the public. Every museum that lines the perimeter, every statue tucked into a grove of trees, and every path that crisscrosses the lawn is an invitation to explore the American identity. When the sun begins to set, the marble of the memorials take on a soft ethereal glow, and the reflex of the light in the water of the pool of remembrance creates a sense of timelessness. The National Mall doesn't just hold history, it preserves the spirit of a nation that has always been in the process of becoming. It is a reminder that democracy is not a static thing kept behind glass, but a living, breathing landscape that requires our presence, our participation, and our memory. It is the heart of Washington, and in many ways the heart of the country itself.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.